Yes, super welcome and great morning to you, my dear friend. Welcome once again. It's One Voice Radio, and welcome to another super great broadcast on Manchester Programming. My name is Tonito, and I'm super excited that I'm here doing this with you once again. I sincerely apologize. Yesterday was quite hectic for us because we were all busy putting together every content and material that we are going to be using on Saturday for our forthcoming masterclass edition of the Business Proposition Expo. So it's been totally time consuming, I can tell you that. But nonetheless, I just want to welcome you to today's episode of Magic Programming. I know it's been a great week. Last week, Friday, I think somewhere in the afternoon, we had time to come back on air, and we did a segment which I began last week, which was titled The Power of Consistency. And I remember trying to explain to us that consistency has a way that it registers and establishes our mark in the marketplace. Now, that the only way you can get a market share in a market is for you to be consistent at what you do. And so, because when you are consistent, people begin to know and create an identity for you, or you automatically create an identity in the marketplace. And I also remember sharing with us that if you must have a lion share, you must have a lion heart. You must learn how to stay put to what it is that you do. So today, I want to sincerely welcome all of you once again, my dear friends, live on onevoiceradio.com, and of course here on our Facebook feed and Instagram feed, all of you that we are back on air, and thank you all for joining us once again. It's hashtag Thriving Tuesday here on One Voice Radio. Now, but on Manchester Programming, I've decided to take a halt on the process of the series of consistency, just to share with us in the next couple of minutes what I've titled the currency called character. Yes. Now, what is exactly is currency and what is character? Those two things I'll be defining for you, and how one of them at every point in time can buy you whatever you want from life. Now, I don't know if you've ever had that people say to you that I got something that I could not afford to pay with my money, but I got it. Sometimes we say it's favor. Some say it's because somebody, or you were lucky. No, something made it happen for you. And that currency is what I'm going to tell you, what I will be sharing with you this morning. So once again, I need you to gear yourself up and get ready. It's about time that we reprogram our mind again and shift our mind to that place of greatness. Okay? One thing is key. I have a friend who says to you every day whenever he's going to greet you, says it's a great day. Now, but I've learned one thing. It's a great day, yes, I know. But what makes my day great is that every day I make a great deal of profit out of my day. And I hope you're going to make the same with yours, because this morning it's time for us to go straight into Manchester Programming on today's broadcast as we discuss the currency called character. Now, the question I'm going to be asking you right now, what exactly is character? I think that's where it begins. What really is character? Yes, that's where it begins to be a bit tricky, because sometimes people say character is your behavior. People say character is who you are. Some school of thought believes that character is who you really are when nobody is there. And so I'm throwing it out to you this morning. What really is character? All right? What really is character? Okay? And character, in my opinion, is what I'll be sharing with us this morning, okay? And how it is a currency. How it has the same capacity, the same buying power that your dollar bill, your rand bill, your pound bill, your euro bill, whatever currency that you spend wherever you come from. Our character has the same purchase power, the same value to all of this thing, okay? So, because for me, I say to people many times, money fails. And when money fails, what works for you? Now, I'm not talking in the times of where you needed money to buy something and you cannot afford it. Yes, I'm talking about the time where you don't even have money to do some certain things, but some things begin to work for you. Now, I'm drawing this series from the part where I started to talk about vulnerability and the kind of opportunities we find in our vulnerable states. Now, have you not observed that you have a likely tendency to be good towards people who have noble character, people who are just okay, who, in your opinion, are good people, people you say, no, this person's got good character. This person is good in your opinion, and you tend to push yourself and show these people how much you care. All right. So this is what I say to you, that character is key in whatever it is that you do. Character is, in my opinion, that is the same everywhere. In the secret, in the open, in the private, in the public, the real you. You know, a lot of us are pretenders, and I say this exactly, especially to my church folks, and I say, guys, listen, everybody was come here suited up, all well dressed up, with all one makeup. And I like when Englishman says they are wearing makeup. Why? Because, and the name makeup is because it's not who we are. We're all acting up, we're all pretending to be nice people, we're all pretending to be good people. But we are all acting up, we're all pretending to be nice people, but really we're not good people. Get my context very right. I'm not saying none of us are good people. So the truth is, everything we wear on our faces and our body, we wear them. Even the persona that we wear, the personality that we wear when we are in a certain environment is a makeshift, is just a make-believe. I might not be a very smiling guy, but because I occupy a public role or a public office, and I'm privileged to, lead people, so I come out into that crowd and I'm all smiling, wavy like the queen would always do. Now, but truly, how much of that is me? So today, what I want to say to you today is, I know that a lot of things fail in our life. Our plans fails. Our desires, our dreams, sometimes we don't reach them. Money fails a lot in life. Sometimes you have money, but money can't solve the problem that you have. Sometimes you don't have money, and money is all you needed to solve the problem that you have. But there is one thing that everybody has the capacity to build for themselves, and it's the character is the currency that I call character, because it can buy for you anything, any day, anywhere. Now, I'm going to give you a very typical example of two different kind of people. Now, there is a type A personality who is very hardworking, very nice, very good at what they do. They're good with their job. They can deliver. They don't fail on promises as long as it comes to job. But they are nasty people. When I mean nasty, they are very nasty people in terms of their behavior, in terms of their character. They don't give a hoot. They are disrespectful. They don't care about nobody else, but just themselves. Now, that person and this other person who is not really too good with work, but has the mindset to learn, is not a proud person, who also has the ability to listen and understand you and help you go to wherever you want to go in the best ability. Now, if you were given an opportunity to hire people, who would you hire? Would you hire the very good guy who knows what he's doing, but who doesn't care? Or would you hire the person which is just an average person, but can care and has the potential to grow? Because whether you like it or not, character creates an opportunity for you to grow. It creates room for you to grow capacity. That's what good character creates for you. Character would always create room for capacity development. So that is what I bring to you this morning. Now, I'm saying this because I have seen myself in a state of life where everything that I believed in, everything that I worked for, everything that I was hoping for failed me. Money failed. Sometimes business will plump down. But guess what? I suddenly discovered that there was something that kept going. There was something that kept opening one door, opening another door. There was something that kept making people want to listen to me. There was something that kept making people want to give me attention. And when I decided to dig a little deep, I hear them say, no, you are a good person. No, you got a good character. Oh, you're a good person. And so, based on that quality, or remarks or report from their opinion, guess what started to happen? The things that I wanted or needed money to buy, I could get them without buying or without using my money to get in them. People could go out of their way to helping me make sure that things would work. So, and that's how I coined out the series today, that there is always a currency called character. Now, you are there listening to me, or you have people around you who perhaps they are going through a very tough time of their life, and you would have loved to help them, but there's something withholding you not helping them. And when anybody will sit you down and say, that person, he doesn't greet, that person is not friendly, that person is just nasty with character, what do you think is going to happen? You are naturally going to withdraw your arm that you would have willingly stretched out to helping them. You would naturally withdraw that hand from them. Now, that is why I say to you that there is a currency called character, and that currency would always have the same value of money that money has to buying you whatever it is that you need. Now, sometimes a lot of us think that what we need in our life to grow is money. And I say to people that the greatest thing a man needs in life is access. Now, because if you can get access, then the access creates opportunity for platform. Platform creates opportunity for your potentials to thrive. Now, what exactly creates access? What exactly gives you access? It's nothing but this currency that I call character. Character is the strongest element or tool every human being must develop. When I mean character, good character this time around. Alright, now I'm going to use this entire week to discussing this. I'm telling you, because it is key. I have come to discover that a lot of people do not understand how their actions or inactions affects their wealth or their prosperity. Because many times a lot of us have great opportunity that are aligned in front of us. Have you not seen people who say who sometimes you look at people, you say, no, I think I like this girl, I like this lady, I like this brother, I like this sister, I like this neighbor of mine. The way I look at this neighbor, I think he's an hardworking person. And suddenly they begin to hear some nasty things about you, and guess what happens? They withdraw. And they say, no, I used to think that this person was this. No. This person is just nothing. And the next thing is they cut off from you. So a lot of us have broken our chains, our bridge. We've burnt the bridges of our opportunities because of the kind of character, the kind of personality, the kind of lifestyle that we've decided to wear on ourselves. Now it is making it difficult for people to stretch for their hands to helping us. Now, because I've come to understand in life that no one will ever attain any significance all by himself or herself. We need people to succeed. People enable people to succeed. I think that's the quote of awesome coach Joshua Awesome. He says that a lot. And that is the truth. You must learn this. You need people. But what is going to make somebody help you is not because you showed up. No. The fact that you showed up to say help me is not necessarily going to make me help you. There are certain criteria that I would look at. And your character is the first thing. And I'm going to say to you that everything about your character says how much value you are worth or you are demanding. And when you talk about value, then you're talking about currency already. Why? Because with that currency brought on the table, with that value of your character brought on the table, then you are placing a demand for an exchange of something that you need from me, and the thing you're using to pay for that thing that I should give to you or that anybody should give to you is the character that you carry or possess in you. So character is key. It's the greatest currency you need to possess right now in your life. If you must go far, this is the third month in 2017. So if there's anything you need to start to think about seriously from all the series that we've been pushing through together on Mindshake Programming here on One Voice Radio and also on our Facebook feed, you need to understand that your character is your greatest currency. Because at a stage, now when we talk about character, we'll be talking about things like honesty, trust. Now, if you're a very creative person, if you're a very talented person, and you are not a trustworthy person, that is already a character flaw. So who is going to entrust anything in your hand? Would you do that yourself? No. That's the truth. So if you know you are not an honest person, you're not a trustworthy person, you don't have integrity, everything you say, none has an iota of truth in them, or you have to just paint some things to look like white just because you want to gain access, soon and very soon people are going to find out. Alright? Now, because one thing that character does in our life, character is what bridges our relationship with people, with society, and with system. Now, so how are you going to be building your bridge of relationship with people, with the organization, with the team that you work with a negative character? So my responsibility this week, our responsibility is that together, you and I are going to create a new ideology, a new system. It is perhaps, maybe it's not new, but we need to bring ourselves to that space of being very cognitive about it, very acceptable about it. How do I put it now? In the point that you and I need to come to that place of openly accepting and openly addressing these issues of our character. Now, because some of us, the reason why we've lost the best relationship that should have or could have moved us to the next level of our life is because we've got flaws in our character. We didn't bring the right value to the marketplace of relationship. So we dropped our guards on our honesty. We dropped our guards on our integrity. We dropped our guards on trust. And you need to understand that trust is earned. I learned something in a workshop I attended last Saturday, which was the Be the Best Masterclass with Aaron Akiola. And there was something he said there, that trust, anybody who says to you, trust me, no. Trust must begin with a question. Do you trust me? And when they say yes or no, then you know what to work on. So don't say, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I need you to trust me. No. Ask me the simple question. Do you trust me? And so we all start to learn from that perspective, okay? So throughout this week, this is just the beginning of the currency called character. And this is the part 1. We're going to be running this series up to part 5, which is Friday, okay? So I need you all to put yourself together and begin to look inward right now. What is it about my character that is affecting my potential, that is affecting my wealth, that is affecting my personnel? Now, if you look at the disc profile of every human being, of ourselves, which is where we look at our personality, domains and everything, our temperament and all of it. Now, I'm already doing a series of research on it, which says that our character affects the good or the negative side of our personality. There is always character versus personality. Now, you might be a very good leader, but you have a character flaws. Built in you is the potential to be a great leader. All right, you are very encouraging. You have a drive. You have tenacity. You have everything that is required to making you a great leader. But you lack something, and that which you lack is character. You lack trust. You're not trustworthy. Nobody can entrust 1 or 2 things with you, then there's going to be a problem. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much you know, nobody cares anymore because they cannot trust you. So these are the things that we are going to be unpacking throughout this week. Thank you all for joining me. It's a very short series. I hope in one way we've been able to impact and impress upon you once again that your life carries greatness and it is your responsibility to making it happen. I say to my friends and to everybody who cares to listen, you are the architect of your fortune or your misfortune. The choice is always yours to make. And how do you make those choices? Your actions makes those choices. Your thinking makes those choices. Your words makes those choices for you. Alright. Now this is how I sign out today on a great Tuesday. And don't forget to stay tuned to One Voice Radio as we continue our Meet the Groove later on today. But do me a favor, Business Reposition Expo Masterclass, which is the first Masterclass edition kicking off in March, is happening 5 days from now. Do not miss it. If you live in Johannesburg, in South Africa, wherever part of South Africa that you live in, and you can fly down to Johannesburg, I want to encourage you, go right now to www.onevoiceradio.com and register, or go straight to my personal website, tonitosamuel.com, and register. What is key for us is that what we know that we are learning together is that we are coming to teach you how you can begin a business that prints money. That's what Cash Cow Venture is about. So come learn how to print money from your business. On day 1 or within the space of 30 to 90 days, you start to generate income so that your immediate life can help sustain your mid-term goals and your long-term goals. Do not miss it. I love you, but remember, you gotta love yourself more than I do. Stay blessed and stay tuned to One Voice Radio always. This is how about today. Bye for now. Thank you.